You right there, YouTube. It is Krakoon again, bringing you another gameplay slash commentary, man. And as you can see from here, we're going to be on Convoy. What does that mean? We're going to be losing. That's right, we're going to be using the gold G11. Y'all know how it is and all that kind of shit. But what I want to talk about today, man, is because the all-round overall score or something like that at the end of this gameplay is pretty beastifying, really. But I don't get the greatest kill-death ratio, and I don't know. I want to kind of talk about like KD and like people's perceptions upon it and all that kind of shit and what I think about it, because I don't know, because I'm not, well, the score's going to be in the title anyway, but I'll go 40-8 at the end of the gameplay, but it's obviously like a beastifying amount of kills, but it's not exactly, with the amount of deaths, it doesn't exactly add up to be a very good kill-death ratio. But what I'm going to say here, and this is the entire utterly truth, KD don't mean shit. Literally, it does not mean fucking anything. And oh man, I don't know, it just gets me pissed off sometimes the way people perceive people with the KD and all that kind of shit. But the reason why is because you can't judge someone's skill at the game by a number. It's just not plausible. Literally, people put high KD as a big priority for a good player, but it's undeniable that KD does not take into account many different factors of determining how good of a player you are. And for example, it doesn't recognize objective play. Right, for instance, when you're capturing objectives rather than just getting kills. Also, KD doesn't get affected from kill streak usage. For instance, it should be affected depending upon you getting a lot of kills with a high kill streak and then maybe it not counting them. Or it also doesn't take into effect like what kind of guns you're using. For instance, you could use the same guns all the time and it could be like the best gun in the game, and you can obviously boost your KD to a very high level, but obviously, like, theoretically speaking, all of the factors that I've just mentioned, they don't promote a true sense of the word like kill death ratio, or they don't promote like a true kill death ratio, you could say, like that, because generally KD, in my opinion, should be based upon gun kills only, and leading to a so-called kind of true player KD rather than like an overall KD, like, which comes from whether you're using like any of the different factors that I've said that you may be using to like try and help boost your KD originally. So I had a thought on there, like, could there be a way on how to determine a good player from a ratio? But once again, it kind of proves like the stupid logic of developers, and the only way to determine how good of a player you are is to, or how somebody else is to play with them and play against them. And simply, it's stupid to even think about judging somebody on a player by a ratio, because, for instance, ratios can be manipulated and people can manipulate them to either be higher or lower by using all the flaws that KD doesn't take into account within within any game really that involves a KD. And as you see there, man, I picked up about 2 kills with my chopper gunner, got immediately shot the fuck down. So you know, when I say I got 40-8 at the end with a beast-defying amount of kills, you know I'm going to be getting them with the G11. So y'all know how it is. But pretty much, man, that's kind of like my little rant about KD and all that kind of shit. And don't get blinded by people's KD. And I know obviously people do get blinded by KD, because when I put KD in the title of my videos, for instance, when I don't get is a higher amount of kills within like the final score, then I usually put a KD in the title if it's below 30. You know why? Because I can have 29 to 2 kills, and I don't even know, I'm shit at maths yet. It could have 29 to 2 kills or something like that. And it could be like a beast-defying KD, but the all-around oval score is not that good. But for instance, I can get 40 to 8 kills, and then the KD could be shit. And then I'll just put the scar in the title. So it's weird, really, how people base shit upon that and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's enough about KD and all that kind of shit. You see the gameplay is kind of closing in and all that kind of shit. You know, I can just standardly rape with the gold G11, and I'm a bit pissed off really about the gold G11. And I know I might have mentioned this a couple of times before, but it should be more gold really, and I don't want to have to put the fucking low power scope on it to get a lot more gold on it, because it's just bullshit really. But anyway, man, another thing, I'm currently at the moment I'm moving gaff, literally like on today I'm moving gaff, yeah, and I've done this commentary like 2 days beforehand, so at least I've got something to do, and pretty much I'm kind of basing my move around connectivity to the internet really. It's pretty strange really. I'm getting my internet's being disconnected on Sunday, and then it's getting reconnected again on the Monday, and I'm moving on the Monday, so you're going to be seeing this on the Monday, I believe. Or maybe it's a Sunday. I don't know. I'm either moving today or tomorrow, but don't expect to see a slow down rate of content, because you knows I wouldn't do that to you. You get me? But I'm obviously going to have quite a lot of shit on the plate to come so far, so it's quite lucky that I've got quite a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops gameplays saved up for you and all that kind of shit. But I'm going to have some good gameplays for you soon. Like very, very soon. But I just need to commentate and all that kind of shit. But get settled into my new gaff and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to take a while to do that, but whenever you're moving and all that kind of shit, you've always got to get your like homely comforts set up and everything like that. But anyway, I digress. You see there, the gameplay's wrapped up to an end. I'm going 40 to 8, and that's the end of the gameplay.